Everyone, welcome back. Today we're looking at Lucid once again. Lucid Apple CarPlay, reports of slow, lag, and minor glitches. I've spoken about this, especially on Twitter. I've tweeted about this, especially on Twitter. So this is a very interesting thing to have a look at. Now, when Lucid Apple CarPlay was announced, I was actually really excited. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm still excited. It looks fantastic from the initial impressions. But once you see it in action, you might have some criticism. I certainly did have criticism. I certainly had stuff to say. I was curious. So let's take a look at Lucid, Apple CarPlay, and let me know what you think.
It's been irritating me for a little while that the Apple CarPlay doesn't sit harmoniously with the rest of the aesthetics of the infotainment
To be
screen.
honest,
but watch this.
that part I actually quite like.
Settings, go to wallpaper,
but
choose all black.
That's what I don't like.
Set, and then click out from there. It looks far better integrated into the whole car.
Yeah. So that's what I don't like. The slowness, the lagging, the sluggishness, So I had a few choice words to say. I simply said Lucid has some work to do. No one should buy a $100,000 car with slow, sluggish software. Some people took that the wrong way, of course. One user said, I love random dudes with silly check marks keep telling me how I should spend my damn money. First of all, I never told you how to spend your money. I wasn't telling you directly. I was more like a general statement, just saying anyone who's paying $100,000 for a car, they wouldn't be quite happy with slow, sluggish software. But hey, if you're happy with that software, slow, sluggish software, you can spend $1 million. I really don't care. But most sensible people don't actually want to buy a vehicle for $100,000 with slow software. And if the software is slow, then that could be a hint that the hardware might not be the most recent graphics card. Even NKBHB had something to say. But then I kept on getting criticism, so people started tagging me in other posts. So I started looking at other Lucid clips. So this is another one, Lucid, Apple CarPlay, and it looks a lot better. Let's check it out. So there it is. Now that looks better. It's still not perfect, but far improved. That looks far better. So a lot of people are saying that, listen, it could have just been that the iPhone was slow, old iPhone, or perhaps I suggested it could just be the connection to the iPhone to the car. Some people said it could be an iPhone that's on battery saving mode, could be anything. No matter the situation, this doesn't reflect bad on Apple, it actually reflects bad on Lucid. And that's even if it's not Lucid primary fault, it still looks bad on Lucid. So all I'm saying is, it's something that they need to pay attention to, because no one will be impressed with a $100,000 car with slow software. But the fact that this car, some Lucid cars, works completely fine with Apple CarPlay. It might only be the few that are lagging, and that might be for low battery or multiple of other reasons that might not have anything to do with Lucid. I get that, I understand that. But once again, I'm not telling you how to spend your money. I'm just saying no one deserves to get a car with slow, sluggish software after paying $100,000. That's all I'm saying. Customers don't really deserve that. They deserve better because you're paying $100,000. So I just had to write a quick little article, and this is what I had to say. Lucid Air is undoubtedly a top of the line all-electric vehicle. Nevertheless, there were some doubts concerning its software, prompting electrified car aficionados to cheer when the automaker declared that Apple CarPlay is now part of every Lucid Air standard equip last month. So I started to talk about the real world demonstration, thus that we're just looking at. So EV owners have commented that Edmund's CarPlay experience was peculiar since other vehicles have had no issues with the system. Lucid Air owners even posted videos to prove that Apple CarPlay runs smoothly. Additionally, they suggested that the iPhone might have been in low power mode, which could explain the lack of speed. That's true, could explain. The review group showcased the Lucid Air Apple CarPlay in one of their videos, and although it operated, a lot of users on social media noticed that it seemed to be running sluggishly. This provoked a reaction from some electric car experts who pointed out Edmunds post about the car enhanced infotainment system speed, even though that they show that there was unresponsive CarPlay. So that's a really good point. The post by Edmunds, the software, the infotainment system has dramatically improved since last year. In this particular video, it doesn't look like it has been improved. But I understand why Lucid fans can be a little bit upset, because perhaps they're thinking people are just jumping to conclusion. And honestly, that could be true. I wrote an article about this, posted it, and I'm still getting criticism, but that's just me. If you're going to act like a child in a conversation, I have no time to engage in a conversation because I was genuinely trying to find out what's the truth. You know, I'm trying to figure this out. But it's like, refer to the picture. And I'm like, I understand the picture, but you do realize that Tesla not allowing Apple within their car is actually a good thing for Tesla. Because if you allow Apple in your car, then you're basically turning it into an Apple car. Apple has that's basically putting an iPhone in every single car, which means that Apple can push out updates, software, services, apps, paid subscriptions. They can start making money from your own customers while you lose out. Tesla, by owning their entire operating system in their vehicle, they have control over all of that. They earn the money. However, if you allow Apple to do this, Apple will earn the money. So that's like telling Apple to put a new software on their iPhone, to put Android on their iPhone. That's like telling Apple to put Windows on one of their Apple computer. It's not going to happen because they're going to make less money. And people don't get this. So this meme, it's actually funny because it's the other way around. But yeah, you can't have a good conversation with some people sometimes. But there was definitely a couple of people that I was having good conversations with. I was just replying. This guy, for instance, he said, nah, you do know that this is not the case for many Lucid owners. It's just this fudster with their crappy review. And I said, I certainly hope so. I consider that it could be due to the connectivity or a slow phone. Either way, this needs a lot of improvements. Hope they can fix this. Lucid can't afford to have any more reasons for people not to buy these vehicles, because the cars themselves are impeccable and they seem amazing to drive. And I really believe that. I'm on Lucid's side, but I'm not going to be happy with slow softwares. But it looks like a lot of people are posting videos with the software running perfectly fine. So it looks like this is one of those situations where it's been blown out of proportion. And I can see why a lot of people can be a little bit upset, because from their perspective, it's like, wait, that's not true. It can depend on so many different things. What if the EV itself was low on battery? What if the phone was low on battery? You know, it could be anything. What if it's a software bug and it just needs a little update? Could be anything. So I understand. Everything's been blown out of proportion. Everyone is firing shots at each other. So I get it. But that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed this video, my little rant. But check out the article. Remember to subscribe to our newsletter. Enter your email. Get updates from our weekly newsletters, our weekly blog posts. I post all kinds of articles. MKBHB just launched a new shoe. He launched his first shoe brand. That was awesome. So I had to post some stuff, write a quick article, post some videos, because it looks dope. 251 looks dope. That was his first YouTube video. The length of it was 2 minutes 51 seconds. That's what he put on his shoes. I find that to be quite dope. I wonder what my first video on this channel was, the length. Can any of you find that for me? If you can find that, just go to my oldest video and check it out. I think it was either Canoe or Arrival. Check it out. Tell me how long the video is, and maybe we can do something with that. Maybe I can create my own. When I do create my own product, we're gonna create a lot of great products. By the way, I already have my own product. I don't know if you know this, but it's on our website. It's a wallpaper. So if you go to our website and you type in wallpaper, you will actually get this wallpaper pack. And what I'll try to do, I'll try to link this wallpaper pack in more of my articles, so people can continue to download the free wallpaper pack. 50 plus free wallpaper. That's our first product. Some amazing wallpaper for your iPhone, desktop, whatever. Enjoy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.